up, guys? Today we are going to show you how to find and tap a maple tree. What's up, guys? My name's Kristen. In this video, I'm going to be tapping some maple trees, and I want to show you how it's done.
Cut.
Cut.
Cut that out of there. Stop nipping all over the place.
Yeah, it's so good. When you're doing this, don't forget to dress warm and bring your little guy. So we started tapping maple trees a few years ago. So the maple sap runs beginning in the middle of February through April. So like the beginning and middle of April, depending on the climate that you live in. And we live in Western Pennsylvania. It's the middle of March right now, but we're gonna see what we can get. I think we might have another week left of some good sap that should come out of these trees. So now I'm gonna take you and show you what tools you need for this project. All right, guys, I've gathered all the tools we need for this project, and I'm gonna share them with you. There's everything we need. So the first thing you need is a measuring tape, because you need to measure you're gonna have to measure the diameter of the maple tree, because you want to choose a mature maple tree. So I know it has to be at least 12 inches diameter. That's the minimum. Then you need a drill bit. You want a 5/16 inch drill bit. They recommend 7/16 or 5/16. We chose the 5/16 because it's smaller and it will do the least amount of damage to the tree. And of course you need a drill, preferably a cordless drill. And of course I'll need an extension cord for the drill. You need a spile. This will go into the hole that you're going to drill. And then this tubing goes onto the spile. And this is what the sap runs down. I'll put a link to this kit. And then you need an axe or a hammer. And then you're gonna need something for the sap to drip into. They recommend a 5-gallon bucket, but this is all I have right now. And since I'm only tapping one tree, whatever. So that's all we need. Now we have to go find a maple tree. Okay, guys, we found the maple that we're going to use. Are you cold, honey? Yes. Okay, so when the maple sap is running, so it's generally between mid-February and April. It highly depends on the weather. It mostly depends on the weather, you know, where you live. Sap begins to flow in the tree. The temperatures during the day are above freezing, and they drop back down to freezing or below at night. So above freezing during the day, below freezing at night. So there's a couple ways you can spot a maple in the winter time is through its branches. So the maple tree, see how its branches here are right across from one another? They stem out at the same spot. The other trees, their branches that are across from one another are lopsided. And maple branches, they just go flat, straight across. I mean, not every branch is like that. Sometimes they break off, you know. But that's one way to spot them. So it's kind of like, here, let me show you. Okay, so earlier I was saying how we have to select a mature maple. You can kill a young maple. You definitely don't want to kill the trees to get this maple syrup. How you know it's mature is by measuring the diameter of the trunk. It has to be at least 12 inches diameter. Okay. Okay, so this maple is 61 inches around, well above 12 inches. So 12 to 20 inches in diameter, you can have one tap. 21 to 27 inches, you can have two taps on a tree. And above 27 inches in diameter, you can have three taps. So we could do a couple taps on this tree, but I'm just gonna start with it. Okay, so we're almost ready to start tapping. Now we've come to where do you tap. So they recommend you tap at least 3 feet above the ground. Put your hole either above a large root or below a large branch. And if there's a previous hole from tapping in it from previous years, you want to make your new hole at least 6 inches away from that hole. And then the main place that you want to put your hole is on the south side of the tree. So this here that we're looking at, this is the south side of the tree. South side is not below the biggest branch, but we're gonna put the south side as the priority and not worry about the biggest branch. And we're gonna start drilling our hole. All right, we're ready to tap this baby. So if there's previous holes, you wanna make sure the new hole is 6 inches from the previous hole. So I'm gonna measure 6 inches from the previous hole. So we're gonna put our new hole about right here. And then one other thing, I like to use tape as well. So you're only supposed to drill into the tree about 1.5 to 2.5 inches. If you drill any further than that, you can damage and harm the tree. So, I put tape on the drill bit, so now I know how far in I can go. All right, we're gonna drill it. I've never drilled a tree before, I'm scared. You also want to drill at an upward angle so that, the sap flows out more easily. Scary. I don't like doing that to this tree. Oh, there's sap flowing already.
Hurry
Oh,
up.
there's sap coming out already. It's not going in. Beautiful. So that's one other thing I forgot to mention. You want these flakes that come out are to be light brown, like they are. Okay, so here's how you put the spile in. Take the spile, put it in the hole, and then you hammer it. Whoa, you don't want to hammer it like that. So you want to hammer it gently. You don't want to slam it in, because that can also hurt the tree. I'm still doing this. Is very dangerous the way I'm doing this. No, it's dripping out the tube. It's dripping out the tube. Oh, this baby's flowing good. How exciting. So there we go. Oh, it's still dripping out the tree.
But no, you just want to tap it in more.
It's definitely dripping out the tubing. Can you zoom in on that and show them how it's coming out the tubing? All right, cool. So there we have it. We tapped our first maple tree. I can't wait to show you the rest of this process.
Oh, already.
Wow. So we put a second tap in, as you saw. This thing is gonna fill up quick. We definitely need to get a bigger size. But anyways, last but not least, I wanna thank this lovely tree and hug the tree. Thank you, tree, for all this syrup. Give it a big hug. Oh, shit.
Just destroyed everything.
Stop filming.
Cut.
Cut. Cut. Hugging the tree. All right, cut. You guys, this is so cool. It's only been 2 hours since we tapped the tree. And look how much it's like full already. Let's go show them how it's full. Look at that, our half-gallon jug is full. 2 hours. Whoop, whoop. Hello. Hey guys. I just wanted to pop in here real quick and clarify a couple things. I filmed that video 2 years ago. It was spring 2019 for most of that video. My son is no longer a baby. He is a toddler now. And I added a few clips from last year. We also tapped last year. We tapped 5 trees last year. I threw some of those clips in there, pushed together in case you were confused. That's the maple right here. This is the sugar maple. Woodpeckers are getting an abundance of food from her. We tapped her last year, but we're not going to tap her this year. Oh, and I also forgot to say that it takes 40 gallons of sap, maple sap, to get 1 gallon of maple syrup. Like this video, and if you learned anything from it, and if you enjoyed it or got anything out of it, if you want to, hit the like button if you want to. Thanks for watching. And I love trees, and I love tapping trees. I really appreciate our trees. So I'll check you in the next video. What did you have for breakfast this morning? You got cucumber, an avocado toast, some milk, maple water. We're gonna get doing a bath this year. Okay, whoa, that's enough. All done. Don't get hurt while you're trying to measure your tree.